Oh, I'm Johnny. Yeah. So.
Where's their mic?
Oh, I didn't get a radio yet.
Oh, dude.
Could I get one?
You guys, we got YouTuber in here. But how many subs do you have? Like, deadass.
What do you mean?
YouTube.
Oh no, I'm coming to work.
Just be honest with me. Don't be like one of these YouTubers.
Did you just start working here, or you've been here for a while?
Oh, I've been here for the last 4 years.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you, bro.
I'm 22, man. Yeah, guys. If he's the next Gideon, Daniel Josephs, if he's in any of that is my YouTube channel is Ayo Limbo, or you just replace it whatever he's gonna say.
Wait, what's your YouTube channel? What is it?
You're gonna voice me over.
Say it again. Say it again.
No, dude, I don't need it. I'm already successful enough.
Heck yeah, man.
How many subs do you have though? I love the sub shit. I actually rock with these YouTubers. Do you have ad revenue and shit?
Why do you think I'm working here, bro?
Dude,
I'm not making enough, man. I'm broke.
Dude, I know your camera's trying to break. Put the camera towards you, bro. Gotta get a manager up front.
He's mute.
Please. I know.
You guys need help with anything, sir?
No, he's not. He doesn't work here. He's a YouTuber.
Come on.
So
man.
wait, what's your actual name?
Johnny Sins.
I'm not gonna call the cops on you, but what's your name?
Johnny.
Sins.
Yeah.
So as you guys saw in that first clip, I got pranked. Hey, what's up guys, it's Limu here and welcome back to the channel, man. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my experience with getting pranked for the very first time in my life and by a somewhat big YouTuber and actually getting a shout out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of me getting pranked and all that stuff. If it was funny, if you hate me for what I did, just let me know in the comments. I really don't care. But yeah, let's get right into the video, man. So to start off, it was on a Friday night. I work every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was just a Friday night. And I was on security that night, which I have been for like the last couple of days. You know, I'm wearing my voluntary volunteer t-shirt, and I'm not even a volunteer. I get paid. Yeah, but basically it was Friday night, like last week, and it's Wednesday night or Thursday morning when I'm recording this. It was a long Friday. And from my point of view, I just see these two guys like pull up like on the cameras, which I don't have access to because even though I'm security, I wasn't listed for like I'm not trained to be security basically, but they just got me on there because it's super easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, I see like on the camera, so I checked the camera afterwards. I see these two guys, you know, these two gentlemen are pulling up, and like I'm like, do they have a camera? And like I literally go like this to the glass, and I don't know if he got that on tape or not because I haven't actually rewatched the clip. You know, I only know that I'm in the video because I skipped the part, but I literally just saw my part and I didn't skip at all. Like I literally never watched it. I watched like probably like a second of it. I see them come in and I'm like, are those like YouTubers? That's what I say to myself. And then I tell on the microphone, like before, you know, Blake and his cameraman come in. By the way, his cameraman had headphones on to hear what everything sounded like. I'm like, wow, okay, these guys are like professional, but that's later on in the story. So I tell everyone on the wire, because Best Buy uses like these wires, right, to communicate throughout the entire store, right? And I'm like, we got YouTubers, what do I do? And as Blake and his cameraman come marching forward into the store, no one responds to me at all, right? And that's like a 15-20 second grace period of when someone could have responded to me and could have helped me out. No one did. And I get it, it was a busy Friday night. Pretty much everyone's exhausted at this point, and everyone either wants to go home, you know, just stop already, something like that, because you know these are normal people, okay? And like I'm coming off from college and stuff, and even though I had one class that day, the 45-minute to an hour 15-minute drive is exhausting, man. And I'm not even the one driving, and I'm just the passenger. But after I told everyone in the store that there was YouTubers and no one responded to me, I didn't know what to do. So I greeted them, and I noticed immediately that he had a Best Buy employee shirt. I don't know how he got it. I do know that Best Buy, the employees that do quit, they don't ask for your actual shirt back because, you know, who wants a used shirt from, you know, someone that could have been stinky or something like that. So people sell them online for like a couple of bucks. So I'm like, oh, where do you get that shirt? And I know that he's not, you know, working there. And I asked for his name, and he says Johnny. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, he's about to give me with that Johnny Sins joke, man. Don't ask how I know about Johnny Sins. And in my head, I'm like, oh, Johnny Sins, bro. It's raps, man. I'm about to get put on the camera. I'm about to get crossed over, bro. Like it's basketball or something like that, man. Like I'm about to be put on the highlight reel. I felt like I was about to be put on the intro of the video, man. Every time he said Johnny, and I'm like, oh man. I know it's such like a little thing, but like after he said Johnny, and I was so like strucken back because like I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm still new to the job. I've only been working there for like 3 weeks now. This week's about to be my 4th week, or next week's about to be my 4th week. So I've been working there for like 2.5, 3 weeks now, and they literally nobody told me how to, you know, kick people out like without, you know, causing any trouble, because I don't want any trouble. I don't want anyone's bullshit, man, because I don't want to upset other people's day. And like as a content creator getting the content at the same time, I'm like, how can I kick him out but still give him content, right? Like how could I do that? And like I was like, do I just tell him like, yo, let's like fake some content where like I get really angry at you or something like that? Or like, and this is all in the moment that I'm thinking all this, and I'm like, do I fake the content for him and like tell him like we should just fake it as a joke and then like have him put it in the video and then like I start getting really angry? Or do I just chill out with him and stuff? Or do I just start trolling a little bit and just like lie about some stuff? The content creator in me was like, I gotta lie. Like, I do it on Twitter about Call of Duty every day, you know, that I'm a cheater and all that stuff. And most people, I'm a good liar, man. And most people will believe me. So I'm like, you know, there's got to be a way I can take advantage of this, right? And I'm like, you know, the situation was like, what if he's like an actual big YouTuber? And I'm like, do I self-promote even though I know I have to eventually snitch because that's my job? And just know this, I know everyone's been commenting, oh, he's a snitch, you know, LO limbo and all that stuff. I really don't mind, actually. It's not that I don't care, but I just don't mind those kind of comments because like, yeah, I snitched, but like the situation I was in previously when another YouTuber came in, because there was another one and like he had an iPhone and he looked around like 14, 13, 15, right? The previous YouTuber I had to deal with, the one guy that was on security that I was with at the time who switched to seasonal, like we both got kind of yelled at for not calling a manager immediately. So from what my own experience, I knew that I had to call a manager immediately just so like nothing, you know, gets disturbed, which honestly nothing really got disturbed. It really wasn't that big of a deal, if I'm being honest. But what I'm trying to get at is that like the people that are saying like, oh, you snitch and all that stuff, I don't mind you calling me that because I was just doing my job at the end of the day. And like, yeah, I know it's a friendly prank and all that stuff, but like me being so new to the job and like not knowing how to do it correctly and all that stuff without anyone in trouble, because I don't want to call the cops on somebody. Like if you saw my face off camera when they were pointing it at one of my managers, I could like, you could tell that like I didn't want my manager to call cops. Like I had my hand up, I'm like, yo, like we can chill, man, because they're already going out the door. And like after like you know, him telling me his name was Johnny and all that stuff, and like, you know, knowing the joke that was gonna come my way and like wanting to interact with him and like either give him content or like just troll him a little bit, I start lying, right? Like I was like, oh my god, like am I really doing this? I was thinking to myself, and I said I'm 22 and all that stuff, which I'm not. I'm 18 years old. I'm fresh out of high school into college right now, man. You know, I did say that I'm a YouTuber myself, and what I meant was that I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna snitch on his YouTube. I could have the opportunity to tell them, oh, this is his YouTube, and get him banned from Best Buy, but I'm not. Honestly, it kind of makes my day because it literally makes me have to do something that I'm either uncomfortable with or like makes me do something that like that's fun. And like, yeah, getting pranked is like not the best and all, but like looking back on it, it's pretty funny. But like if it's like every day, then it could definitely get annoying. But like it's a really double-edged sword when it comes to pranks and all that stuff, and like how it affects people and how they're viewed upon, because you know, some pranks like go too far. You know, I've seen Moist Critical like make tons of videos about like pranksters that like do too much or something like that and bother like normal people that are just doing their job. As I'm talking to Blake and he's saying like, oh yeah, I'm Johnny Sins and like all that stuff, and I'm starting to lie, you know, I just kept going with it. You know, I don't really exactly know what I said, if I'm being honest, because it's so long ago and it was such a little thing, a part of that my Friday that day. But yeah, like I called my manager over. Like I wasn't gonna snitch his YouTube to him because I actually genuinely wanted to know his YouTube, and I was very intrigued by the camera they were using because I'm into tech and all that stuff like that. And like at one point in my YouTube career, I wanted to get into vlogging myself, and like I made a lot of research for like cameras and all that stuff. But after I asked for his YouTube, like I said, I won't snitch. What I meant by I won't snitch his YouTube out to my boss or like my managers or anything like that. And the reason why I said I have YouTube as well is because like I want to be comfortable with the guy as well that's pranking me, because like if I'm uncomfortable and I get offended in some way, or he gets offended in some way, like shit's gonna hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's happened before where employees lose their cool, or the prankster also lose their cool. Like I've seen a prankster fight one of like an old boxer on TikTok, and I'm seeing like an employee of this golf place actually get mad and like start fighting people too. And like, I'm gonna stop playing, by the way, because dude, I just can't handle it right now at 1:35 in the morning. But as like I self-promote my own YouTube channel, unknowingly knowing that it's Blake Bachert. Like, I didn't know who he was up until this point, and the only video that I've seen from him was the Lake Pierre jumping video, and that was a couple months ago, and I completely forgot. The only time I interacted with Blake up until that point on last Friday, was through a TikTok about a couple months ago, and I only liked it. I didn't follow him, I didn't check out his page. I just thought, oh, that's pretty cool, and I dropped a like on it. Yeah, so I say I'm not gonna snitch, then I kind of snitched. I mean, I definitely snitched. I called my manager over, and I asked 3 times because I'm having a genuine conversation with Blake, right? And his cameraman. I was making fun of his cameraman because his cameraman behind the camera, he has this little smirk I could just see behind the camera, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. And I tried so hard to keep my composure up and not just burst out laughing, because like, you know, I don't know if I can get in trouble for this, because the way they reacted last time the YouTubers here to my friend and my other coworker, like they seemed pretty mad because, you know, we didn't do it the right way. So I wanted to do it the right way and not mess up, because I'm new to the job and I want to be reliable to them. But yeah, I called my manager over 3 times, and like, no one responds to me. But on the 3rd time, one of the managers finally responds and comes up and proceeds to kick Blake out. That's the most I remember from it. And he tried to get my manager to say Johnny Sins, or like just hear Johnny Sins, and I'm like, hold up, don't do it, big man. You're not gonna like what you hear. He's gonna say an inappropriate name, and I'm pretty sure I had a smile on my face or some shit like that. But like, I in my head, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna get my manager to know that he's Johnny Sins, the astronaut, the doctor, the soccer player, the coach, the freaking police officer. Man, that's so funny, bro. But yeah, I prevented my manager from knowing it, and like, yeah. And I will admit, like, because it had been such a long Friday, the Friday just got worse after Blake left and we got pranked. Like, I did say, stop terrorizing normal people. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want to be normal, bro. This is funny as shit. So after some thought, I apologize. I'm going to say this out loud. I apologize to Blake and his cameraman for saying that. Because in reality, they made my Friday and they made my day. And like all day, I was just contemplating, like, was it a fun experience or a bad experience? Will I get hate for snitching? Yes. Realistically, will it actually amount to anything? No. So was it worth it to get pranked? Yes. And getting the little shout out was worth it too, which I was not expecting, by the way. I didn't get any DM from Blake. I just saw that my channel got popped up as like a subtitle, and yeah, so thank you, Blake. But I'm completely chill with him. If he comes back to my Best Buy, fair games to him, man, because, you know, no one's gonna ban him from what I know. I can't really say a lot because I don't want to lose my job. And if I lose my job, my parents are going to kill me. But yeah, I got pranked. So yeah, it's been your boy Limbo though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Shout out to Blake for the shout out. And if you're a subscriber of his, thanks for subbing. Thanks for the nice and harsh comments. But yeah, it's been your boy Limbo, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.